The Lord be with you.
And with your spirit.
From the Holy Gospel according to St. Luke.
Glory to you, O Lord.
While the crowd was pressing in on Jesus and listening to the word of God, he was standing by the lake of Gennesaret. He saw two boats there alongside by the lake. The fishermen had disembarked and were washing their nets. Getting into one of the boats, the one belonging to Simon, he asked him to put out a short distance from the shore. Then he sat down and taught the crowds from the boat. After he had finished speaking, he said to Simon, "Put out into deep water and lower your nets for a catch." Simon said in reply, "Master, we have worked hard all night and have caught nothing. But at your command, I will lower the nets." When they had done this, they caught a great number of fish, and their nets were tearing. They signaled to their partners in the other boat to come to help them. They came and filled both boats, so that the boats were in danger of sinking. When Simon Peter saw this, he fell at the knees of Jesus and said, "Depart from me, Lord, for I am a sinful man." For astonishment at the catch of fish they had made seized him and all those with him, and likewise James and John, the sons of Zebedee, who were partners of Simon. Jesus said to Simon, "Do not be afraid. From now on you will be catching men." When they brought their boats to the shore, they left everything and followed him. The Gospel of the Lord.
Praise to you, Lord Jesus Christ.
Ngayong buntag ninyong tanan. When we were born into this world, we immediately faced the issue of trust. Because we were totally dependent on our parents, we cannot do anything for our own. Munang, when we become hungry, we can only cry. When we were thirsty, we can only cry. Nagsaligra kita sa atong parents. And then a whole new world unfolded before us when we learned to walk and talk. When before, when we were hungry, we can only cry, makasulti na ta, "Papa." Nya kung buhawon ta, "Mamam." Or di ba, "Wiwi," or "Oo." Ana, kamo na tang musulti to express what we need. And when before, when we see an attractive colored ball, we can only cry, pero kay makalakaw naman ta, we can get the ball na on our own. In other words, nagkaanam kawa ang atong pagsalig sa atong parents. Kay lagi, kamao naman ta. We can do things on our own, and so another issue creeps in, dili ng issue of trust, kundi autonomy na, independence. And these two issues will come back later on sa adolescent years, napaikatulo kanang sexual identity, nga dili na mo balik nga magtinagsa, magdungan ng tulo, mas kusog pagyo kayo. And dili na ta mahibong ang mga ulitaw, mga dalagingding moingon nga dako naman ko ma, pasag din ako, anong wa man kay salig nako. I'm old enough, I can do things my own, why do you trust me? Manana, pero lahi na po na istoryaha. Arita balik sa issue of trust, which is the lesson we learn from our gospel today. Here is St. Peter, manggiitang fisherman, nga who worked hard all night and caught nothing. And here comes Jesus, who told him nga, "Cast your nets." Kung di ba ito mapabsanon tingal si Pedro, unsa gud tay kalibutan nimo, mananagat ko ikaw panday, may lang kas martilyo o gabas o tigib, ay ako samuk-samuk ka. But then, with full of trust, In Jesus, Peter said, Master, we have worked hard all night and have caught nothing, but at your command, I will lower the nets. Daghan kay sila kuha, nga hapit magisi ang ilang pukot, hapit malunod ang ilang sakayan. And here we can learn so much from St. Peter. So, and looking back at our childhood days, when before, salig na tas tumama, later on, di na kayo salig nila. Sa ato pong kinabuhi, kuyaw po, magkaanam o kawa ang atong pagsalig sa Ginoo, especially if we can stand on our own. Labi nagmadato ta, nga we can do things on our own. Maybe may tempted to think that we can do without God. Maunay peligro. A circus artist performed a high wire act. Riding on a bicycle, he crossed, latay siya galamri from one end to the other. Bisikleta siya, latay sa alambre. When he reached the other end, he asked one of the spectators, mga audience nga, would you believe that I can go back riding my bicycle, latay anang alambre? Of course, nga siya, tuod yun ko kay I saw you. Okay, come ride with me. Sakay das luyo, back ride. Uy, lain ang istoryaha. Kita, would we ride with him? Gumawa na invitation sa our gospel today to put our total dependence and trust in God. O lain pong importante na unta, we can be trusted. Kasaligan po unta ta.